A very good evening to everyone seeing our live, and thank you so much, Ms. Sadiqa Nathani, for coming on our live on our page. Follow My Psychology. For my audience, she has got an international diploma from Zurich, which says that she's a qualified teacher for aromatherapy and advanced beauty therapy. She also coaches students and gives seminars into aromatherapy. So, ma'am, we are very much privileged and honored to have you on our page. Thank you so much.
My pleasure, Roshi.
Okay. So, as an aspiring psychology student, I have always heard about treating mental disorders, treating psychological disorders with the help of psychiatric medications or therapy. But when I came across this aromatherapy, it fascinated me. So, I would
Mhm.
like to know what is actually aromatherapy.
Okay. See, aromatherapy, as you can make out from the name, aroma means fragrances and therapy means treatment. Okay. It's an excellent, holistic, natural, therapy for all, basically for physiological and psychological problems. And what I use are they called the aromatherapy oil, the essential oil. Now, what are aromatherapy oils? These are pure concentrated oil which are extracted either from different parts of a plant or roots or seeds or shrubs. Okay, there are a lot of different oils, but in aromatherapy, at least about 300 different oils are used.
Oh, okay.
But the ones which are, yeah, but the ones which are mostly used are about 35 to 41. So
Okay.
I have been teaching the aromatherapy course since nearly 20 years now. I've
Oh,
always, yes, I've trained students. I've had seminars. I had workshops, not only in India, not only in Bombay, but in Pune, in Kenya, in Nairobi, in Dubai, in Karachi. So it's been and in Bombay, I've had seminars at Gymkhana, Otis Club, then Credentials. And there was one more company, I forget the name. So it's been an excellent experience. My first seminar was at Bombay Stores,
okay.
and where, as I mentioned to you, that it was an excellent experience. They had invited all the different vendors who were selling aromatherapy oils.
Okay.
And after I gave my lecture for about 45 minutes, they made an excellent sale of 10,000 on that day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and after that, I was requested to even train the staff who were working at Bombay stores, especially for aromatherapy oils. Because unfortunately, in Bombay, in India, there's not enough knowledge utilized. Yeah.
Right.
Now, Tedesco is a very vast course. It's for 2 years in which we do complete physiology, anatomy, and it's very thoroughly done. So I have had very good experience. It took me 2 years, and then after diploma, I was teaching at the institute for 2 years, and then I started on my own.
Okay.
So I had a very good hand-on experience, even with clients who were there working on them. Doing advanced beauty therapy, you become a skin specialist because you're doing using therapies, treatments, using all different machines like health galvanic, high frequency, vacuum suction, ultrasound. Then we use steam with ozone. So as I was telling you that if you had come to me for treatment, I could have cured you very, very
Right.
fast.
Yes, yes, yes.
But you can still use aroma oils since these are very recent marks, right?
Right, right,
So
right.
I will guide you how to use it so that your the stains don't remain on your skin. The skin will
Yeah,
become very clear.
I would say to people that even when the chickenpox scars, which are sometimes permanent, ma'am says that by aromatherapy we can even eradicate them. That is a very good thing.
Yes. But you see, one thing is one has to be very careful when using the aromatherapy oil, because like although they are called the fragrant pharmacy and they can help to cure all different problems, physiological, psychological, but they are extracted in very small quantities you get using a large variety of raw materials. Say, for rose oil, you need about 60,000 kgs of rose petals from you, which you get only about 2 ounces of pure essential oil.
Oh.
Can you imagine? But that's the purest variety and the most expensive one. Of course, it is diluted in safe basis so that people can be afford
Right.
more affordable. But the purer the oil, the better the effects. So it depends on you, right?
Yes, yes,
And
absolutely.
the purer the pure aromatherapy oils, the purer the oils are, the more subtle will be the fragrance.
Okay.
Understand? Now, normally aromatherapy oils, they are used externally, and we do not allow or advise internal uses because being highly concentrated, they can damage your stomach lining. So now you will wonder, how is it that if we are using it externally, how do they help with our internal problems, right?
Right, right.
So then two main methods. It's through the skin and through the olfactory tract. Okay?
Okay.
Through the skin, right? So if you know, the skin has got three main layers: your
Yes, yes.
epidermis, your dermis, and your hypodermis, right?
Hypodermic, right.
Epidermis is just a covering layer. It's your dermis, which is the true skin. Okay, because all your hair follicles, your glands, your glands for the oil, for your sweat glands, your veins, your arteries, everything is your lymphatic vessels through which, see, the blood provides you all the nutrients to your arteries, right?
Right, right.
And the veins are the ones which extract all the impure blood. But
Right.
between the arteries and the vein, there's a complete lymphatic drainage system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, helps to remove all the toxins from the body. And aromatherapy massage is a lymphatic drainage massage. It's
Okay.
excellent. It's excellent. What we do is we combine it with acupressure and the massage, the lymphatic drainage massage.
Okay.
Once you experience that massage, you'll never go in for your normal Swedish massage. It's so relaxing, and it includes your head, full head, because all your pressure points are present all over the body, right?
Right.
If you know what pressure points are,
Yeah,
they are
I
pointed
definitely
just
know.
below, right?
Yeah.
Just below the skin. The nerves are present, which
Yeah.
carry the stimuli right up to your heart and to your
Right.
brain.
My
So
mother
it's
is an
excellent.
acupressure therapist, so I have been knowing a lot about this.
Yes. And of course, through your olfactory tract, when you inhale through your nose, it gets registered in your brain. As you know, your brain is the major organ which connects
Oh,
the whole, which which controls the whole body
body.
organs and the whole system. Without the brain functioning, it does. So your problems like your psychological problems, your problems like migraine, depression, stress, which is a very common problem today.
Yes.
You can use, but you have to know which oils, right? And
Right.
in which concentration. Because if used in excess, they can be harmful.
Harmful,
For
right.
that, knowledge is very, very important.
Very true.
And
Yes, yes. So with this, I would say that, yeah.
through your olfactory tract, it helps to cure all your respiratory problems also,
Very
because
true.
through your it reaches your lung through your when you inhale, you are inhaling oxygen. So along with your oxygen, the aromatherapy oils enter your bloodstream. They enter your lung, through which they enter into your bloodstream. Now I can't sit to explain the whole
No,
circulation here,
definitely, I understand. Yeah.
but I do that. when my students start the course, I like to know them to know what is blood, what is the blood circulation, how the aromatherapy oils are reaching to your bloodstream, to the
Right.
different organs, and how are they. And the best part about them is they are non-toxic because they enter your body, they stay within it for maximum 2 to 4 hours, and after that they are excreted, they are out through your excretory system. So
Okay.
they are absolutely non-toxic. Yes.
That's a plus point. That they're totally non-toxic. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
And
so
massage is not the only method of use. There are many different methods of use. As you can see, I just showed you my burner. I have two
yeah.
aroma oils in that. The vapor is coming out, which is helping to disinfect the whole area because I have a use a strong disinfectant oil.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today it's not good. Why? It's because today with the COVID infection going around, virus going on, as you know, how many people are being affected by it. And
Right.
today it's so important to immunize your whole place. So this is the best and the most natural method with no
Right.
side effects, right?
Very true. Very true.
Right?
Yes. Okay. So
So,
continuing with this, I would like to ask that who can be the proper person who can receive aromatherapy, like as a client or a patient? Can it be a kid or a old age
any
person?
any age group from babies up to the old age. But
Oh
you
wow.
have to know how. I've used them on my own grandchildren, and
Okay.
so have really benefited from it. Okay, from the time
Okay.
from 2 months onwards. Once babies are 2 months, even during pregnancy, you can use oils which can really help you with all your. I had written a full article much earlier. Somebody had offered me, and it had come on the net for pre and post pregnancy also. During the pre-pregnancy, pregnancy, and post pregnancy, and for
Okay.
babies. And that was quite a long time back, but it had come on the net at that time. I can't remember now because it was quite a few years back.
Right. Right. Yeah. So, and the second thing is, what is the process to learn aromatherapy? Is it possible for anyone to learn aromatherapy, or there should be a background?
Yes, yes, because see, I've trained all different age groups. I've trained young students, I've trained doctors, I've trained homeopaths. You can do for self-use as well as for professional. Okay, like those who have done for professional use, I have already having proper salons where they're doing all the treatment. You can
Okay.
do consultancy, you can do products because I have a special course. After the main course, there's a course how to learn to make different products. In practicals, all this comes in practical. I teach the whole massage, the acupressure, the facial massage, the body massage, which is the lymphatic drainage massage. Then
Okay.
I have an advanced course for beauty therapists who want to cure skin problems. They come and learn how to use the machine as well as aromatherapy oils, and they work beautifully, beautifully.
Okay.
I've cured so many people for different problems. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. So, can you share some kind of examples in your your experience of 20 years where any kind of
Okay.
disorders which you have seen being treated?
Okay, I've cured people for eczema, urticaria, allergy, burns,
Oh,
hemorrhoids. Okay, one lady, she had a severe eczema problem, and
mm,
another lady had a severe burn. She had gone to an allopath, and she had tried all sorts of medicine, which was not helping. And after giving the same products to her to use, by God's grace, it cleared it.
oh,
Even
wow.
the eczema got cured. Yes. See, it takes time. Another thing is being a holistic treatment, you have to have faith in it.
Right,
Okay?
right. Exactly.
Yes. And of course, the results also show it. I have people given for hemorrhoids too. So initially, my husband also didn't believe in it. actually he saw his clients being held through for their hemorrhoid problems. And then
Okay.
he provided to so many of his people, colleagues and all.
Right,
Even
right,
up
right.
to went up to Singapore too. Then I had my aunt who came in from Houston, and when she used my moisturizer, she said, "You won't believe it's better than the most expensive moisturizer which I buy
Oh,
there."
wow.
Yeah, because it's absolutely pure. You're using all pure material. We do not
Right.
mix any material which has chemicals in it. No chemical based material.
And you make it on
So
your own, so it's like natural.
yes, yes, yes. And I teach that in the course too. So as
Right.
I told you, initially I teach a few in the general course, and then I've kept a special course in which you can learn nearly 30 to 40 different combinations, blends, all different problems, hair oil, moisturizers for different type of skin, like dry skin, sensitive skin, oily skin, then acne. It's a multi-purpose ointment also, which can help you all your skin problems like mosquito bite, burns. You don't have to use all these chemically based ointments and all that. And then you can even make, immunity, this thing, you can make disinfectant, which you can use to clean your floor. Okay, get added to the this thing, to mop your floors. And anything you want, you can do it.
This
Any
is
any
wonderful.
problem yeah,
It,
yeah.
it, it, it looks like miraculous because sometimes what happens, oily skin, acne skin, this is a main problem people face. And it's very painful because I've gone through it, I know that. So if aromatherapy can treat such things, it's really miraculous.
Yes, 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 it is. You have to come regularly for this treatment.
Right,
Initially, I call the client every 4 days, then once a week, then once in 2 weeks, then once a month. And see, people, those who have oily skin and acne prone, have to take care of this. And of course,
right.
regular daily internal and external care. It's very important. Plus your psychological, right?
Yeah.
Your friend, which
It's
is
a
the main
cycle, yeah.
part.
It's
So that
everything
is why
interrelated, you know.
before I give any product to any client, or before we are treating any client, we take the full case history, physiological and psychological.
That's the
We take,
main
and
important thing.
accordingly, that's how I teach my students how to make the plan, how to do this thing, the consultancy, how to do take the case history. I have a proper form in my file, and I teach them. Then we do other case histories. I make them do a lot of different case histories at the end of the course, of the general course. It's actually a basic to advanced course. It's not just a basic aromatherapy.
The best thing about your course is that you give your children a practical exposure, which is the
Absolutely.
main thing in
Absolutely.
this thing.
Absolutely. You won't believe I used to write when my grandchildren were born. I used to write tea tree oil in the whole of the house because it's antiseptic, antibacterial, and antiviral. So that they were protected from all the different viruses. And
Okay.
two of the safest oils are lavender and tea tree. As you say, I think today it's very commonly known. People use a lot of lavender, people use a lot of tea tree.
Tea tree,
But
yeah,
when
tea tree is used.
okay, when they say it's present in products, please don't believe in that. Because it's a very commercialized industry
Yeah,
and competitive. So for the sake of prices, people can use anything they want. I
right,
don't
right.
like to put them down, but it's a fact. It's a
Yeah,
fact.
right, exactly. Uh, Everywhere you have been mentioning that the proper treatment, the proper dose, the proper concentration is very important. So can you let us know if are there any side effects of aromatherapy too if it is not?
If not used properly, yes. use in excess or use the wrong. Say, supposing you have high blood pressure and you use a highly stimulating oil, what will happen? You tell me yourself.
It
What would
would
happen?
it would elevate it,
It
right?
aggravate the problem, right?
Right, right.
Similarly, if you're going very low and give that person a very low, a very calming, soothing oil rather than a stimulating oil, the person will feel more the same. But you see, don't think that, see, example I'll give you. Lavender is a very balancing oil. It's calming, soothing, as well as stimulating. Okay? Like you
Okay.
can use it for getting good sleep. Plus, like say you won't believe children, if then they have fear of exams, if you just give them to inhale little, put a few drops on the tissue and give them to inhale, their fear will disappear. Exams, or if they're going on stage or they have a debate, all these things, you just give them aromatherapy oil. Or the child is very cranky and you burn aromatherapy, lavender candle or a lavender oil in a burner, you will see how well they get calm and
Oh
nice.
wow, this is amazing.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
sounds to be very
yeah,
fascinating. Very
yeah.
nice.
And yeah, I'll give you example. They say rosemary. It's a stimulating oil. Okay. Supposing you have come from a long trip and you're very jet lagged, very tired, but you have to go for a meeting, right? So what you do is you take steam with rosemary and a little bit of, say, you can put it, if you want a little stronger, then you use your eucalyptus oil and you take your inhalation, you see, it immediately wakes you up. Okay.
Okay.
Then lemongrass is an excellent oil for concentration. Students who can't concentrate on their studies they can just burn lemongrass next to them in a aromatherapy burner. It acts as a natural mosquito repellent also. It keeps people awake during long drive. Those who have the habit of going off to sleep during long drives, which is very
Right.
common, also so dangerous. They can just take a few drops on the tissue and keep inhaling. They keep them awake.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Listening
it's
to
a
this,
highly
listening to all this, I would say that people have a lot, really less awareness and less insight into aromatherapy. And if
very
it
true,
gets
very true,
increased, it can be very much beneficial because
very true.
the examples I have heard from you, they are really very fascinating as well as very much, helpful, I can say. So people
Right,
need to
right.
know more about aromatherapy, read more about it, and definitely we can
Yes,
get in contact with you for for the
sure,
for the treatment of aromatherapy also.
sure, sure. At the moment, I'm not giving any treatments, and I'm going to, you see, because of COVID and restrictions, and not having I'm going to start online classes.
Okay.
But I'm on the verge of it. It will take me at least 1 2 months because I want to refurbish my whole website. I have to change, I turn my file into a PDF, my notes into PDF. Plus, I'm thinking of having online lectures where we can have interaction. Plus, at the same time, we give recordings so that those who have missed out or those who want to revise can go on to the recording. They can download their book, they can download their notes for their references, which will make it so much more interesting rather than a
Yes.
general online course, right? And which is
Exactly.
ideal for today. This way you are taking care of your health by not exposing yourself to others, which is very important today with COVID getting worse day by day. I think
Yeah.
it's very, very important. One has to take care. So I've thought of all this and I'm actually working on it.
Oh, that's
So, and it will take
wonderful.
me at least 2 to 3 months because there's a lot of work to do. My son is into IT, so he'll be doing all the work. I've
Okay.
told him he has to be the admin too, and I will take up the class.
Yeah. But I would love to be in touch with you with this course. So if it's soon, I would love
Okay.
to know more about it.
My pleasure. It will be my pleasure. As soon as everything is ready, I'll send you the thing.
Yeah, sure. So, ma'am, thank you so much for letting us know a lot about aromatherapy. I felt it very insightful, very informative, and I'm definitely sure at least 2 to 3% of our audience is going to gain something out of it, and that will be meaning a lot to us.
God, naturally. Whoever gains is good, because see, I have done it as a hobby.
Yeah.
My aim has always have kept the prices also within reach, rather than, and plus I give my best to everyone. I don't believe in doing things halfway and just leaving it. Plus, all my students become my friend, and later on, if also when they have any problem making blends or anything, they get back to me, because sometimes there are certain cases they cannot understand when they have
Right.
just started. So they get back to me, and I always help them out. And
I've yesterday
well,
also told you that you look very young by heart, so it's very good to connect with you,
thank
ma'am.
you,
Thank you so
you,
much for
thank
coming on my page once again. And we would look
you.
forward to have you again for some other session regarding aromatherapy.
You're most welcome.
Okay, ma'am. So I'll just end the
Okay.
session. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye then. Thank you for the interview too. It was fun
Thank
and
you.
enjoyable.
Yeah.
Okay.